All right, I'm going to do a little video about a fuel tank today and replacing a fuel tank sending unit. As you can see, I got the fuel tank out. What I'm going to do is install a GM 0 to 90 ohm sending unit. This is an aftermarket wiring. You can see in there it's actually a kit sold by Spectre Off-Road. It's their basic 14 circuit. It's actually a quick wire, KWIK. Don't tell them I told you that, but it's a quick wire, basic 14 circuit. It's actually a GM. It's kind of based on a GM. So what I'm going to do is install a GM sending unit. Actually, it's already installed, but what I'm going to do is show a little video showing how I did it. Hello, fans of the FJ40 Land Cruiser Toyota. What I'm going to do today, what I'm kind of doing here, I'm going to show you, is I am going to convert the fuel sending unit over to a GM. Modern day sending unit. It's a 0 to 90 ohms, so it's really popular because I'm going to put an aftermarket fuel gauge in it. And this is just one potential conversion that you can do. Now, what I've done is I just re-drilled the holes on the top to rematch the holes on here, and then punched out the gasket a little bit to match this. And this is the factory one. I don't, it probably works, but who knows? And I don't even know if this is the right year fuel tank because it's got those vents. I don't think a 65 would have had those overflow vents. So, this might not even be the right sending unit. And the gauge, who knows what ohms and the ohm sweep. And, it's just, instead of trying to figure that all out, since I'm doing a resto mod kind of conversion Land Cruiser anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and put this GM aftermarket. This one's actually by Equus. It was $27. So, it'll fit in there, and drill, like I say, drilled the holes to match, and all I got to do is get the little float thing here and cut it to fit, because I got, from empty to full, I got about an 8-inch spread. I'm not even pointing the camera where. So I just got to figure out, about an 8-inch spread, bring this in and figure what the 8-inch from empty to full is, and it should bolt right on. All right, I have this set to where it's just about a 7-inch empty to, I can't do it with two hands. That's full, and then that's empty. So, and then you can see about the same depth there. I mean, roughly. So, kind of using that for a guide and figuring out the sweep. So I'll get it all mounted up and see how it works. Well, there's the final mount. A few extra holes, but they're on the outside of the gasket, so they don't really matter. Yeah, anyways, that's a 0 to 90 ohm GM fuel tank sending unit now. Got the little Equus fuel gauge. That was only $25 or $26. So that's a 0 to 90 and a 0 to 90 sending unit. So we'll just put this in the dash and it will be good to go.